If you are looking for a film to check out this weekend, look no further than the new film, Bullet Train. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film Bullet Train, which is available now in theaters, and I highly suggest that you check it out in IMAX. This film is stunning visually. It's so fun in terms of the action, in terms of the gore, everything about this film. I'm gonna break it all down and tell you why you need to check this film out. Now, this film truly has a star-studded cast, which I will talk about in a second, but I am going to focus on Brad Pitt, who is your lead, who plays Ladybug, who I love this character. This character has good luck, maybe bad luck, and it's questionable about how it's about the outcome and the determination of if it's good or bad luck in every situation. It's like he has bad luck until he's in like a dire situation, and then that bad luck becomes good luck, which is just, it's really well done. It's so entertaining, and it's truly that comedic factor to this film with everything else that's kind of going on. And it's not to say that the film is like too dark or anything. It's just to say that, like, with all the action, all sort of the mystery in terms of like how all these characters are connected and whatnot, that you have Brad Pitt's character Ladybug, who just brings that extra icing of the cake that really takes the film to the next level. Now, this is from the director David Leitch, who him and Brad Pitt has been working together for years. Are you talking about Fight Club, Ocean's 11, Troy, my favorite film, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith? So, them, getting the band back together is always a recipe for a good time. But yeah, in terms of the entire cast, Joey King, who I'm just absolutely in love with, just seeing her career over the years just blossoming into the star she is. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Brian Tyree Henry, who is everywhere, and anywhere that he's at, he's killing it. Bad Bunny is in this. Sandra Bullock. You even have somebody like Ryan Reynolds, who's not credited in the film. He does have like a scene or two, which is kind of like a what the just when you thought you had enough, here comes somebody else that is casted in this film. So up and down the board, the film is just really dope. Now, the mystery aspect of this film, you have all these characters who have very distinct personalities, and they're all assembled to be on the bullet train because they all have a mission. Little do they know that they're all connected, and nor do they understand how they're connected, yet they're all trying to figure it out while trying to stay alive, while also trying to complete their mission, because there is a bigger baddie on the outside that they have to worry about, because somebody is pulling the strings and they're not aware of it. Now, with that, Bullet Train is a train that is taking you through all the different and major cities in Japan, which on that notion alone, the visuals of the train, the visuals of the world that they're in, I'm not going to say of Japan because I've never been in Japan, so I can't tell you if it's actually how Japan geographically looks, but the world that they build in this film, I thought was all visually pleasing. The train, each of the different cargo sessions all have very distinct personalities itself. So each train that they're in, each compartment of the train that they're in, all is like a different setting, a different world itself, and which is also, makes for another added layer of just entertainment within the film. But yeah, with that, I mean, it's a lot of character work going on here. All these characters are very distinctively different, and with these actors being the elite actors that they are, they really bring something to these characters, really embodying these characters and bringing them to life. Now, the other little comparison I will say is, like, this film definitely gives me Quentin Tarantino vibes, but not exactly his style, but very much like almost like a, if you didn't know anybody, you'd be like, oh, this seems like his film, but it's not. You know what I mean? There's definitely similarities in terms of the styling of directing here for this film. And I don't think that, David and Quentin are by any stretch like the same type of directors, but there's definitely some similarities in the styling of this film from the very, a custom style that we have from Quentin Tarantino from over the years. So, like, yeah, if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, I think you'll also like this film on that note. But I think the other thing to kind of add to this too is that with the gore, with the score, the action, I mean, things are just really put together very well. And the third act is just on another level. Now, when you talk about the choreography of the fighting, it's just, I mean, it's really, really impressive. And the fact that this film never got so deep into the action that it forgot about the plot, that the fact that they actually bring the story together and tie it up in a knot and present it to you on a platter, very well done at the end. I think this film just really lacks nothing. If this seems like a film that you like, I think you will love it. Like, I think if it's one of those films where you kind of question, like, oh, should I check it out? Should I not check it out? I think you totally should. Like, this film, the promotional work of this film was very top tier. I mean, from the posters, the trailer, and all that other good stuff. Like, I think there was enough before you got into this film to become interested into the film. And I'm here to say, go into the film because you won't be let down. I thought that it was just really spectacular. Totally want to see it in IMAX. I totally plan on purchasing this film. This is something I want in my collection. And again, I just thought it was just a fantastic film. So check it out with no fear. Have a lot of fun with this film. You will have some laughs. You will have some jaw-dropping moments. I mean, a couple of the deaths are a little brutal in this. Like, hey, let me be honest here. No character's safe. There's major names attached to this film, but no character is safe. And that's another element that I just really enjoyed, that like 1 minute one of your favorite characters could be here, the next minute they won't. And that's always a added layer of suspense, knowing that no one is safe. But overall, man, I think you're gonna love it. And I think that once you do check it out, and once you do love it, come back in the comments, tell me your favorite scenes or your favorite moments of this, your favorite characters. Again, you have people like Tangerine, Lemon, the Elder, who I was really fond of as well, Prince, and as I said, Ladybug. And then I feel the big baddie, who I'm not going to announce who it is. I thought that like the story that they build with the antagonist here really takes things to the next level in terms of the storytelling, because you start to really kind of side with the protagonist, because that no matter whatever's happening on this train, there's still somebody else that they got to answer to, and he should be feared. And I think that's like a interesting aspect to it. But like, this film is super unpredictable, super fun, a really good time, and I highly suggest you check it out. But when you do, folks, again, drop in the comments, let me know your thoughts about the film, and as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.